Talk about my eBay finds. Right now I've got featured, and it'll be featured for the next couple of days, my Dior collection for you to go and take a look at. Most of these items are going to be vintage. They're hand selected by me. I've gone through, looked at the photos. I've looked at the seller. Some of the sellers are going to be from Japan. Some of the items might have tariffs. So you'll need to pay attention to that. If you have questions about these items, don't hesitate to ask the seller. Don't forget, you are going to be protected by eBay's authentication guarantee. Not all these items will go through the authentication guarantee program, but you're going to be protected if it is not authentic, and it is clearly illegal to sell a not authentic bag in the United States. How do you do that? How do you get a refund? How do you prove your case on eBay? We'll get to that in another day. But today we're going to talk about the pleasant things, not returns. Nobody wants to talk about returns. Let's talk about buying, because after all, that's why we're here, right? I'm going to feature just on the other side of here what I'm talking about. If you take a look at the very top here, there's this really, really nice, it's like a suede. It looks like suede. It says it is a denim, but it looks like suede. This kind of double saddlebag with the CD. These sunglasses, I actually have these sunglasses. I'm not wearing them right now, but I do have these sunglasses. You'll see them on me a lot in my reels and on my Instagram and on my TikTok. And I have these sunglasses that are just right over here. So if you're interested in any of those. Now, I do get a kickback for these sales. So if you're interested in seeing something, I would definitely love for you to take a look at the photos. If you have any questions, some of these I will have, responses about. Like some of these I will, have like things I can tell you about them. Some of these I have in my collection right now, but I don't want to sell. Or ones that I have sold, and the only way I can find them now is to look at them on eBay. The link for all these bags is going to be down below. Look at this one. That is so cute. It's a saddlebag. Now you're going to have to go and take a look at this. That one says it's unavailable. That one's sold. They are selling, y'all. I have been recommending these to people, so go and take a look and see what is available. They are selling out. This one is unavailable. I suggested this one to a friend a couple of days ago. They are selling out. Now, if you've never heard me talk about this, I am an eBay affiliate, so if I'm referring these items out, I will get paid a commission. So if you're interested and you want to participate and see the items I've hand selected for you, look at that. That is a beautiful bag. It's a patent. That is that micro canage pattern. Now, there are other collections as too. I have a collection of Rolex that are available. Some of these have already sold. There is also other details. There's Chanel. Now, I've got items on Chanel that are as low as $3,400. There is some ones that are very low, like $2,100. $1,000 for this beautiful medallion. You can ask these people questions, y'all. You may have to pay tariffs on some of them, so you'll need to clarify. I also have some very gorgeous Chanel jewelry that is in here that I've hand selected for you. Now, these are items that I would normally source and put in my collection and wait for the right buyer. So instead of me doing that and jacking up the price, you can just see these directly. Look at this, is super cute. This one is approximately $1,500. It's in really, really good condition. It's what it looks like from the pictures. Lambskin interior. The corners look good. It's a top handle, and it looks like it opens at the very top. Pretty cool. If you like that one, take a look at the photos. And that's just some of the Chanel stuff. Again, how do you find all this stuff? You find it by going to, this one, I'm pretty sure that one I sold. I put that one on one of my profile, one of my stories. How do you find this? Please go to the listing right there. There's going to be down at the very bottom. I'll put it the listing. Go check it out. This is for a affiliate link that I've gone through and picked out all the stuff. It's called Elliot's Finds. This is what it looks like right here. And you'll be able to see like all the Dior's that I was talking about. And then if you go up here, you can select all. There is going to be Elliot's Curated Finds. There's a Rolex collection, a Chanel collection. There is a shipping supplies. Y'all are always asking me about my shipping supplies, what I use, everything like that. This stuff is what I pack my bags with. These are the mailers that I use. This is the scale that I use. This is for an IKEA bag. I'm sure you probably have seen one of those before. These are the prices. There's boxes. There's wrapping paper. There's the tape that I use to put it on my tables. This is the tape that I use in all my shipping, which is amazing. Here's the printer that I use. There's a tape measure, stuff like that. Stuff that, you know, you might not think of. Maybe you're a new reseller and maybe you don't have an opportunity to start reselling it and you have questions about what I use. I also have streaming stuff on here. There's plenty of people that ask me, you know, what do I use? What kind of streaming device am I using? What am I streaming on? My all authentic sign that I used to make, that's on here too, how you order it custom. Disco balls. At one point I had disco balls in my studio. That's in there as well. And then the lights and the ring cameras. And then how I have my computer set up on my little rolly cart thing. That's in there. There's also some dog collection stuff. And it's going to be the Fi collars that I've got on my animals where I can track them with Bluetooth. They do need to be charged. They work really, really well. There was a time where I was streaming live on Poshmark and my little brown weenie dog, Tosh, decided that he was going to take off. And he literally took off. It was hard. We was without us for at least an hour or so because he got out and he took off. And unfortunately, I couldn't find him because he wasn't wearing that kind of collar. So we've had Fi collars since. I definitely recommend them. They're not too expensive. And no, there's no price for you losing your baby. Right now, there's a large size. The small size has sold out. I'll try to restock those as I can. There's also purse care in here, y'all. So if you're interested in purse care, there's plenty of stuff in here. Shoe cleaner, silver polish, even dental floss in here. I don't have all the stuff in here on how I use it. A tension clamp, glues, so leather and suede glue. There's super glue. There's Gorilla Glue, like Scotch tape and stuff like that. That is in the suggestion list. Heinz ketchup, Resolve. The vacuum that I used to use in my studio, purse storage cases, there's purse brushes for cleaning, purse hooks. So when you go out to dinner, there's duster bags, purse display options in here and shelving, closet organizers, Q-tip cleaners. There's some leather cleaner, purse stands. And that's all I've got right now. As far as the cleaning stuff goes, I've been working on this daily and adding stuff that I can think of as I can think of it. And I'll add more. So we'll have more of these. But I just wanted to say, hello, welcome, hi. I'm an eBay affiliate. If you've been wanting to shop some of my tastes, some of my stuff, some of my bags, some of the stuff I use to resell, stuff that you probably see me use on the daily. If you have a question about something that you see me use and I've not shown it, let me know and I'll get you a link in the comments. Okay? And I'll add it to my my storefront here on eBay with the ambassador program.